misunderstood. Honey, that's a story for the neighborhood. You put a single coin inside a digital vault. Now you're looking at me like it's all my fault. Ha! You must be new to this game, 'cause every time the ending is the same. Go on and fly, baby, reach for the stars. Go tell your story in a million bars. But there's a force down here you just can't deny. No, you can't escape it, so don't you even try. Oh, gravity,
pulling you down.
oh, gravity.
Back to the solid ground.
You can pump it on the rumors, you can pump it on the hype, but you can't escape the law. You're just not the type. Everything that flies that high, yeah, it's gotta come down. All the believers, they're holding on tight, staring at the green with all of their might. Your chart looks like a supernova in the sky, a beautiful explosion, but we all know why. It's the final flash before it fades to black. A one-way ticket and there's no coming back. No, 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 baby, put on a show. Go on and glow, baby, everybody knows that there's a force down here you just can't deny. No, you can't escape it, so wave it on goodbye. Oh, gravity,
Pulling you down.
oh, gravity.
Back to the solid ground.
You can pump it on the rumors, you can pump it on the hype, but you can't escape the law. You're just not the type. Everything that flies that high, yeah, it's gotta come down. Now you can call it physics, you can call it fate, you can call it the market, setting things straight. But I just call it common sense, a universal truth. From a 100-year-old man to a kid in his youth. What goes up is coming back down, so let's get it now. Gravity,
Pulling you down.
sing it, gravity.
Back to the solid ground.
You can pump it on the rumors, you can pump it on the hype, but you can't escape the law. You're just not the type. Everything that flies that high, yeah, it's gotta come down. Now you can call it physics, you can call it fate, you can call it the market, setting things straight. But I just call it common sense, a universal truth. From a 100-year-old man to a kid in his youth. What goes up is coming back down, so let's get it now. Gravity,
Pulling you down.
sing it, gravity.
Back to the solid ground.
You can pump it on the rumors, you can pump it on the hype, but you can't escape the law. You're just not the type. Everything that flies that high, yeah, it's gotta come down. What goes up?
Must come down.
Yeah, what goes up?
Must come down.
Oh, I feel it pulling down, 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 down. Oh, that sweet, sweet gravity.
Alright, place your bets, folks. I already know my hand. They're going all in on a pocket full of air, a flashy press release and a wing and a prayer. Think they got a royal flush, a can't miss thing, pushing that stock up, listen to the choir sing. But I'm on my second beer, ain't even worried none. This high stakes gamble's already been won. Go on and push your chips, I kinda love the show. Higher and higher, baby, let the good times roll. But every party's got an ending when the music's thin. That's when they all realize the trouble they're in. They can be the masters of the moonshot trip, but I'm the one and only, yeah, the king of the dip. When the chart turns south and starts to slip and slide, that's when I hop on board and I enjoy the ride. Watch it go low, now that's my kind of show. Everybody's scared of seeing red on the screen. To me that color's the prettiest I've ever seen. 'Cause I don't need a rocket, I don't need a peak. My bread and butter is a company that's looking weak. The lower that it goes, the bigger that I grin. Watch watching all my pretty little winnings rolling in. Go on and cheer it on, I wanna see the height. Yeah, light it up, baby, make it burn real bright. Cause the brighter that it burns, the faster it'll fade. And that's the foundation of the trades I've made. They can be the masters of the moonshot trip, but I'm the one and only, yeah, the king of the dip. When the chart turns south and starts to slip and slide, that's when I hop on board and I enjoy the ride. Watch it go low, now that's my kind of show. It ain't about the glory, it ain't about the fame. It's about knowing the rules to a different kind of game. While they're all looking up, my eyes are looking down. Cause that's where the real treasure in this town is found. They can be the masters of the moonshot trip, but I'm the one and only, yeah, the king of the dip. When the chart turns south and starts to slip and slide, that's when I hop on board and I enjoy the ride. King of the dip, yeah, they can have the peak. I'll take the valley every time. You know the steps. Ha, let's get it. 6 a.m. the coffee's hot and brewing. Scanner's light is cutting through the ruin. Found the one, that diamond in the rough. What's on the crypto treasury? Ain't that funny stuff? They're buying in, they think they struck some gold. About to watch the greatest story ever sold. The volume's pumping so loud and clear, but I hear a different rhythm in my ear. And oh, I see it climbing, what a scene. 1,000 buyers glued up to the screen. But I ain't sweating, nah, I'm cool and calm. Cause the DJ's about to play my favorite song. They do the chase, I do the fade away funk. Oh yeah, betting on that garbage, that beautiful junk. Let 'em run it up, up, up to the sun. I'll be waiting at the top just to have my fun. Dancing on the way back down till the day is done. The fadeaway funk. The FOMO's kick and see them lose their heads. Believe in every single word that's said. Our earnings call a wild success. It just means the company's a slightly smaller mess. I find my entry clean and so precise. Don't have to think it over, don't have to check it twice. Cause I've seen this movie, baby, and I know the end. Here comes the final scene, my friend. Oh, I see it topping out, what a view. The panic setting in for the whole darn crew. But I ain't selling, baby, I'm just getting warm. Cause this is just the quiet before the storm. They do the chase, I do the fade away funk. Oh yeah, betting on that garbage, that beautiful junk. Let 'em run it up, up, up to the sun. I'll be waiting at the top just to have my fun. Dancing on the way back down till the day is done. Some people call it gamble, say it's just a guess. But this ain't random, baby, this is chess. It's a rhythm, it's a beat that I can feel. The pump is the illusion, but the fade is real. They do the chase, I do the fade away funk. Come on, betting on that garbage, that beautiful junk. Let 'em run it up, up, up to the sun. I'll be waiting at the top just to have my fun. Dancing on the way back down till the day is done. Oh, the fade away, funky bassline and how much come down, now down. Yeah, that's the one, just like that. Fade away funk.
Green team, how are we doing, guys? Friday. Here we are, end of another week. Fridays get here too fast when we're having fun, and this week certainly has been fun. You guys know we were at the Money Show. They're still there, so make sure you check out Trade the Pool's channel. You got Josh, Mitch, Nos, Katz, all of them over there, Tim, Angelo, and they're having a great time. The booth is the best over there, by the way. They got the best booth. I mean, it's just, if you guys have seen the pictures, it looks amazing. So a lot of traders have been going over there, and they have a competition going on. So they have like the two computers, 3 minutes per competition, and two traders just come up and trade against each other. And they're doing giveaways, evals, and whatnot. But yeah, I got a couple books I'm going to be giving away on my channel as well. We're going to do this soon. So they printed some books, Funded Traders Secret Sauce. And this goes over some of their best traders, like what they're looking for, showing some of their charts even. But this book looks very good too. So I got a few of these. I'm going to be doing some giveaways here soon on that. But traders, let's get into the trading today. Fades is going to jump on here. Fades and I on, what was it, Wednesday morning? We flew over to Orlando, hopped on there with Fades, and that was a great time. That was Coot. That was Coot, C-O-T that day, and she ended up paying well and set up for a hangover the next day. Yesterday, we just worked out great as well. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? We're going to be trying to find those similar setups today, but we cannot press the gas when the market's going 35 miles per hour. I cannot stress that enough. I know some traders, they want trades. You know, we want to trade. We're traders. But you have to know through experience when's the time to trade and when's the time not to. Speaking of which, I got 2 trades going on right now. I am working 2 smaller positions. ARTV, I do have a feeler here. I may look to size this. This is in this kind of triangle, ascending triangle pattern, which is bullish, right? But again, some of these bullish patterns can be bearish, especially if we've already done the liquidity move. So ARTV, I am short here. I like it against the 620s. I was going to size it against that level. May size it if it cracks under this bottom line here. ARTV, I don't really, it's a biotherapeutic company. They had an analyst upgrade, but that's shares are trading higher after the company announced the FDA granted fast track designation, and then a company raised their. Hang on, that sounds sketch. They didn't do the fast track designation today, did they? Are they just reiterating that with the analyst upgrade? Yeah, so yesterday they did the fast track designation, ARTV. Yesterday, maybe that into the close. All right, so that's ARTV. I'm monitoring against that line there, and 620, of course, too. And then KZR is Kizar Life Sciences. I'm in a little short here. I like these upper wicks. You guys see upper wicks around the $6 area. That's pretty much all the risk I'm giving it. 560 is holding up. I don't see any news here. They Wells Fargo lowered the price target to $5. Analyst downgrade. Yeah, few downgrades, KZR. Actually, the news that came out was the company said they're like laying off people. Yeah, KZR's laying off some people, and they got a little pop off of that. So 6, I see the upper wicks there. We're sitting around 560s, which if you look left, 560 could be a level of support. It is trying to hold that. Just not confident it will. You know, with the bearish news, I could see this one coming back on down. You know, outside of that, we have PRAX, which is interesting. This is a hangover. Now, bear in mind, this play did come out with positive phase 3 trials. Phase 3 is the final. That's the finale. That's the best. Cherry on top. Phase 1 asks, is it safe? 2, is it effective? 3, is this drug better than what's on the market? And PRAX, they passed the phase 3 trial. So this one had a large gap yesterday. I mean, I was at the money show. You know, I tried a short here yesterday and took it off kind of break even. But I noticed it, certainly. PRAX was up a lot. So, I mean, it's in that profit. It gets to the point where traders just start profit taking, right? I mean, the ticker's up from 50 to 200. Granted, you do have phase 3 positive news, but what do they say? Buy the rumor, sell the news. So, PRAX, this is a hangover for me right now. I'm going to probably monitor it against you'd have to size small on this if you're playing the fade here. It's holding the previous close line, and you'd have to pick your level and size accordingly. I mean, I think it's important not to just to determine, predefine the risk prior to entering the trade, right? I mean, we got to focus on not like sizing is different across the board. So 100 shares on Rainy, like you just brought up, is way different than 100 shares on PRAX. So you can't use that universally. We have to say, like, okay, this ticker with this float, with this news, with this spread, with, there's so many different variables that need to be considered when determining sizing. But just say, how much am I willing to risk on this trade, and what's my risk level, and then do the math and size appropriately. So for me, if I'm risking 50, $100 here, I'd have to go in like 15, 20, 10, 15, 20 shares, depending on that level for PRAX. So just bear that in mind. Rainy is another one that's popping on up this morning. Perfect fall, double top at 150. Now this is kind of the main play of the day. Good old Rainy. She has 52 million in float. She traded about 100 million shares already, Rainy. So she's raining. She's rotated her float twice, 2x now on RANI. So bear that in mind. Rainy shares, they actually have some good news, the only news really this morning that I'm seeing that looks decent. Rainy Therapeutics enters into an up to. They kind of snuck those two words in there. Up to. I mean, they've only this license deal might be $1.09 billion collaboration, but it also might be $1 because it's up to $1.09 billion collaboration, up to that. License deal with Chugai Pharmaceutical. Trading higher after the company announced that collaboration and licensing agreement. The company announced an oversubscribed 60.3 million private placement as well. That's from individual, just investors, private placement, 60.3 million. Oversubscribed. So yeah, they got a few things going on there with them. These little tiny plays, man, they can be tough sometimes. 47. I love the euphoria to the dollar. This has got a few different pieces of news behind it: licensing agreement, collaboration, private placement. So I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna see what they do with this one. I'm gonna see what they do, just because it's like the main play, for the chat rooms and whatnot out of the gate. So I'm gonna look left of the chart and see where they could possibly run this thing to. I'm seeing like 190s, good ceiling right there. So I'd probably give it up to like 220. All right, yeah, 220s. That'll be an interesting level. I could see him running it up there. Yeah, I could see it happening. So I'll wait for the twos. I'll sit back on that, wait for the twos, see if they run it up there. Again, right now I'm just working two slower plays. ARTV, I'm kind of like to see the crack of this bottom trend that it's on. And then KZR, a little spready, but KZR on really no news other than they fired a bunch of people. Gapping up off of that. Outside of that, I do like Prax. This is one that you gotta really size small on, Prax though. And then is there anything else, guys? Anything else? Omer's been interesting. I know Fades is about to jump in here, and him and I will bounce over some plays. Omer had some decent news behind it. Yeah, they strike the $2.1 billion rare disease drug deal, Omer, so that's why that one's been holding up. We can monitor it against the 10, but she's still up a lot. That's decent, that's pretty good news. Coot, that one, still heavy. I mean, we could look for continuation on that fade. Again, there was really nothing there. It's just the seed oil thing. So, I mean, that one could fade. Yesterday was kind of tricky, Coop, because, if we zoom in here, I'll spotlight it. They popped this thing up, did a red to green move, and did a little liquidity move up through the previous close, pre-market highs before they really faded it. So that's what we've been seeing, guys. It's been a little aggravating, and Fades and I have reiterated that a lot. How this is a theme, this is what they've been doing fairly well. It's been chop city, really. It's been a lot of chop, so we just have got to be careful with all the chop. But yeah, I think it's important, even on the days where things are not shaping up for your edge, kick back, size down, and just stay safe. Size down, stay safe. Uzo in the building. What's going on, Uzo? What you looking at this morning? ARTV. I'm gonna put a 6 stop on that. Six stop. Yeah, it looks like they're pushing it up there. It's bouncing off that bottom trend. Yeah, ARTV. I'm gonna take that one off. Didn't crack the hasn't cracked the bottom trend yet, so we'll see what they do with that one. Still with KZR against those upper wicks. Yeah, it's a little. I mean, we got Rainy. Rainy's interesting. That's a lot of volatility there on Rainy. ARTV, kind of interesting. I mean, a lot of decent levels to risk off of. Yeah. Yeah, so far it's feeling like, just size it back a little bit. Let's wait for some trades to develop and come over to us. So, yeah, we got 7-8 minutes. Deader than a doornail. Yeah, pre-market wasn't so fruitful, huh? I mean, there was a couple different plays that just went straight up and straight down in pre-market. This XRTX as well. Yeah, XRTX. See, that's what you kind of want with even the Rainy. Is just the faster the move, the weaker it holds. You just snap right on down. Yeah, ARTV trying the little ascending triangle break now, up and through. But I don't know. I mean, this previous liquidity grab's what kind of made me think I'm not so confident this is going to be able to reclaim those levels. We'll see what they do at the open with it, though. You guys know I like a little bit more of the backside, easier plays. I think Prax could be interesting, but honestly, it reminds me even of the QURE. I think QURE came. Well, she had a decent sell-off yesterday. QURE was, I believe, the Phase 3 trials too. A few weeks back, and that one's just been like steadily climbing up. But she had a higher short interest though. She had a higher short interest. Yeah, Fades is going to get in. He's going to say it's an eval day. But that's what he's going to think. Rainy I like. I just don't know if I see it being, like an all-day fader. I mean, because it does have some reputability behind it. Unless it really squeezes up towards some levels that we could get involved with. Yeah, cheap, and then sometimes they pump those tickers a lot higher than you anticipate, especially if that's like the only thing up right now. It's the only thing that out they're all going to be looking at it. Maybe, I mean, some of those rooms they don't get the leverage on those tickers, right? So that could play a part. ARTV trying to get up and over 6. Yeah, Rainy. I like it. I just, it's just one of those mob shift things, right? If Rainy is the only thing, if ARTV gets it, Rainy could fade some. Rainy could fade some. Yep. Not low flow, more medium. Yeah, what is she at? Rainy's at 52 million. It's rotated that 2x. 150 then 2. Yeah, that 2 is real interesting. I want to. I'm gonna wait and see what they do with it at the Open. Fingers crossed they don't just dump it. But I want to see what they're gonna do at the Open with that one. We got 5 minutes. Five minutes, guys. So let's right now I'm with KZR slower play. I just gonna see if that'll pull down and crack under 560s. That's all I'm with right now. Outside of that, just waiting, letting the trades develop and come to us. ARTV tried the ascending triangle break, is having a tough time up at 6. ARTV's having a pretty tough time up there at 6. I stepped out of the way of it, but they did come out with that FDA. They granted fast track designation for their drug. Rainy 155. And then Prax. Prax real interesting. Like, this could be an all-day fade. This might be something like, I get in, give it some range, and then just go about the day. I think any pop on Prax gets my interest, just so we see some profit taking, See if we get that profit taking on it. ARTV, the 6 is tough. That's a decent risk area for you guys. I mean, it's this, on the long side, it's got the clear support. I got involved a little earlier thinking it looked heavy and was going to crack right here. It didn't, so I stepped out of the way. Now 6 is holding up as some resistance. We got nice risk area there. It's good when you can get that close, right? Yeah, ranged back up. God, it's going to be so annoying if this thing just dumps it open. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's not one because of your analysis. I'm not going to chase it. I really don't want to chase anything. No chasing today. Fades, I see you in the wings. You good? Alrighty. Hey,
What's going on, guys?
I miss being over there on your side of things.
I know, man. That was awesome, bro.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at this morning?
Yeah, sleepy morning, like you were talking about. I'm getting everything set up right now. My computer just turned on, so now I gotta get my monitors set up. How you have to change it in the settings initially, so it shows on different ones. I gotta tinker with that real quick. But as far as what I'm looking at, let me see.
KZR I'm with. It's real interesting here, man.
Yeah, I worked out earlier, but I did close back out because it's kind of curling around. I'm looking at Coot and STI. I'm in Coot still, but STI is really interesting too.
Oh, okay. STI, I didn't look at that one.
It had a flush, like a seller under that support this morning, and it's
Okay.
could be something going on there. Why is my
Yeah, Fade's got a new computer, guys. Uh, it's exciting. Yeah, and then
yeah?
it's because the other one, like the charging hadn't been working, but it's a
Yeah, it
nice
was. I know. It was like
so I
I
guess you
realized
can.
though. Yeah, I had it for like 4 years. So I mean, I started like I typed in Chat GPT, was like trying to figure out what I should do, and it said after 4 years or so the batteries started to kind of give, and I mean I've
But
been
replacing that battery shouldn't be too difficult, so you could have it as the backup. It just might
yeah
take some time to play
yeah
around
that's
with
I'm
it.
definitely gonna look into that, but I couldn't go another day or two without. I was like
I know,
trading
I
on my
know.
phone. You saw me, dude. Like my girl was here, you were here. I was
You,
like trying to
you
manage
were
three
all on your
trades all
phone.
from my phone on the platform. Like it was hectic, bro. But
ART,
yeah,
man, you freaking
it was a great
POS.
day.
God dang it.
Did it do that wick? Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like Bell
it
is here.
just it's
So
cracking the bottom trend.
yeah,
I
Bell is
like
here.
stopped
So
out of it right there. I'm with KZR, so
that's
hopefully they,
frustrating, ARTV, man.
yeah,
Very
very,
frustrating.
very aggravated with that.
I don't even know if that thing is it actually going to be done though, because like they've been wicking it. Man,
Uh,
yeah, that's tough. Right at Bell. Sorry, bro. I actually just covered that like a few minutes ago at like 560.70 when it was curling. That's annoying.
yeah, it's all good. It happens.
So Coot, I still love that trade. I mean, my price target went all the way to 2, but it's just like this thing came from $1. It's a seed oil theme that's probably not going to hold up.
Yeah, it's like that theme. I don't like. Why would it hold up?
Yeah, exactly. And then
They had their
STI,
run.
yeah, I have a small, very small position in STI, just like a baby feeler right now into the bell.
Okay.
GWH was another one that was kind of interesting. Let's see. Sold off a good bit though. Really wiki action.
Yeah.
P-Rax pump. Wow, look at that.
E-Rex.
P-Rax pumping.
Oh, all right. Yo, yeah. Oh my God, P-Rax, dude. Shoot. All right.
And then
It's
Ranny
trading
is,
like a low floater, dude. P-Rex. You know, like
yeah,
what
it's
is the
weird.
float on? Maybe it is a low float. I
It
don't
was a
know.
good fade at one point, but it's definitely strong. Like it's got that continuation vibe. Like it was a good initial short, but you couldn't overstay your welcome or you got chopped up there.
Yeah.
Kind
God,
of the same way with the
what's Rainy doing?
ARTV was real choppy this morning. It's like they might not even be done with that thing, dude. They might like pump that back up with how manipulated these stocks have been.
Yeah, I
ARTV,
know.
look at that. Look at them. Look at that, bro. If they whip that all the way back up, it's just yeah, guys, you just got to be so conservative at Bell, like with these plays. It's just any aggression you have is going to get chopped out in the wicks and manipulation. Slow and steady. Yeah, I'm kind of just expecting Coot to like kick back and unwind under 2. So I'm looking. That's like my main trade right now. My main idea.
Coot.
I'm not wasn't seeing much out there, and I
Ra-
still kind of have my hands tied.
what about Rainy? Are you just avoiding that, or?
Yeah, I read that news, and I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I felt too.
The same with
So
the other play too, the ARTV. That's why I didn't overstay because they had decent news too. So it's like I'll respect good news, and on a slow day with good news, I'm not gonna force things, right? Like
yeah,
knowing when it's time to hit the gas, when to hit the brakes.
Coot against two, like even tight on Coot, it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, they could somehow give it one more like spike and sweep, but it's pretty heavy at this point. Like they've really, we all see what's going on here. Like this thing's a piglet, probably headed lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Uzo. Yeah, it feels good, man. 2 days without my computer, like trading, was not fun on this janky iPad. Like I had to do what I had to do. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, I gotta get.
Boy. Yeah, it might be like I said you would probably call this an eval day. That's how
Yeah,
I'm feeling.
it's just I'm not. Yeah, I haven't seen too much. I haven't done too much this morning. I noticed that too. It's like I was telling you about. Like waking up early in the middle of the week is usually the most fruitful. Like
KZR, they're about to pump that.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like that's when we have a lot of plays, a lot of potential. Monday and Friday can tend to get a little slower sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But like midweek, there's a lot of stuff going on, and you can like work the hangovers into the week and stuff. And like I found that I feel like I have a lot of success like midweek. Kind of slows down a little bit. But Friday has proven to be sometimes some of the better hangover days too, though. So let's see.
They were trying to pump the
Like
KZR. Like
yeah,
it,
STI and Coot hangovers. Those are like kind of my main two darlings right now that I'm thinking for the day. Just sleepy fades. Might not even have enough volume to get involved on a funded or on an eval. So I'm just very small size on the funded there, just kind of chilling. And then ARTV, what a piglet. It's like you can't chase it on a funded right now. Gotta degen it on an eval if you want to get involved.
oh my god, my stop is like right at the top there at 6. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gross. I saw it curling around. I was just like, man, I'm just gonna. I got a green trade on it, and then I gave a little bit back to Chop. I'm like, I'm just gonna close out. It's just like it told me this is not that good of a setup. I just something when it was curling like that, and
Mm-hmm.
sure enough, they pumped it 20, 30 more cents, and then they sweeped it down.
Coot looking heavy, looking good.
All right, let me try to tinker with this. Display. Did you say Coot's setting up?
Yeah, I mean it's just looking heavy. You have the 220 previous close that's working out well, there. So
And it was just doing nothing around like 60, 70, 80 cents. And it's pumped and dumped before and gave everything back. I've seen that trade play out. So it's like it's just a slow unwind of all the longs that just got, held and hoped, right? And that's what we're seeing in real time. Like that bounce ball,
yeah.
like we talk about, like that's it. It's just so textbook. Like, anything's possible, but the bell's already here, guys, and it's not getting much love and it's heavy. So that thing might just go ahead and collapse for us.
And they offering that us at what price? I mean, or they haven't yet? I can't recall.
They didn't. The thing they offered a few months ago at like $7
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah, she's a sleepy one.
Yeah, yeah, probably scaled just a little bit in it. STI green. I'm green. It's fading. Probably spready, sleepy there, guys. So just gotta conservative.
Yeah, Rainy 150 still. I mean Rainy looks to be curling up a bit here. I mean it's
Yeah, Rainy and that other play, the news was decent, so I just like intuition just told me like don't get too aggressive there. Kind of just let the Warriors play, kind of thing.
Prax is still interesting up here. It's got like several point spread though, so you got to be careful with that. So like I said, size down, please, if trading PRAX.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm good on that, man. Y'all can trade it. I'm good right now. I'm PREX. I'm just gonna, let's not overcomplicate it. Coot looks great. Manage your risk. Let's see what else we got. STI is probably gonna be a little wickier, a little trickier. Coot under 2 this time, guys, might just be like the bag holder burial. Like looking at that chart.
Yeah, Coot looks really good, even against the 220s. STI looks really good too. It's like right under the 1720. I mean, even a risk like that, just let her bleed.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in at 17. Like, what was it, 50 shares or something like that? Yeah, I got 50 shares at 17.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna get involved
Yeah.
STI too because I
It
like it
could,
again.
how's the volume? Is it just super sleepy? I don't have all the data in front of me right now.
Yeah,
But
it's
if it's
just
just
sleepy,
sleepy fade, it might really give it up. Like,
but
because
it's still up a lot.
right, pre-market, it had a flush under that support, like 15s or something printed, you know? So that was kind of
Mhm.
like foreshadowing for the day. Like if it doesn't, it's already the bells already came and went. So it's like they might just wash it now.
Yeah.
And remember, like that's the Friday, that's where Fridays kind of play into our advantage, right? Less bulls, less momentum. Like these plays start to unwind more, and there can be a lot of fruit to pick. On the backside, specific play, I've noticed that trend. Like backside plays on Friday are really good. The hangover backside. Maybe not so much the king of the days, right? And that's what we're seeing. Like king of the days have better news, a little stronger.
They're pumping KZR. I'm out of that, trainers.
Yeah, I'm just like we preach, lean into what's working. I'm green on STI, I'm green on Coot. Why do I need to focus anywhere else? Right.
Yeah, yeah, STI. I'm just gonna kick back there with you on that. Coots just got a bad spread on TTP, 11 cents.
Jesus. What is the spread? I can't even. I
It's
gotta get that down.
205, 206 on Thinkorswim. It's 2 and 211 on
I gotta
TP.
download Webull. I gotta download TTP.
Yep, KZR. They're pumping it. God, I might have to
Yeah.
revisit it. I don't know. Let me look left again there.
Kazaya or something like that. Kezar.
Yeah, Kazar Life Sciences.
Yeah, up 50%. Eh. I don't know, man. I think I got spoiled a little bit this week. We've had a lot of volatility. Like, as a short, I think I'm being a little bit more selective now today. It just feels like conservative backside day. I'm not seeing anything really screaming to short, like super volatile.
Yeah, and just knowing
But
that, staying
I also don't
disciplined
have
with
the
it.
scanner in front of me yet, though. So let me see.
See what 620 does on KZR's tapping that right now, guys. Rainy 150s holding up. I mean, that is a risk guide there if you want to play against the 150s.
Mm-hmm.
I like the 2 level on it, just uncertain if they were going to try to run this up.
Cool, getting a spike right now.
Okay,
Cool spike.
might give us an entry. Those not involved with it.
Yeah, let me take a look at the chart.
I got
Yeah, so Coot needs to stay. It's like 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. Probably 2, 4 would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna put an order out like in the mid 220s just to see if it'll hit me, but
Seeing 221, 228 on Thinkorswim right now.
215, 228 TTP.
Yeah.
Prax is giving a great sell-off, guys, after double topping.
So
Down
the
like
other
20
CDO
points.
plays STOT. If you're in Coot, it's good to know what the other plays are doing as well. So Seed
Mhm.
is. I mean, they're all kind of getting like what seems to be a dead cat bounce, but it's weird how they didn't spike it at Bell and they waited. That's interesting. It did bounce a few times off that 2 level, so I wouldn't get too too ambitious until it kind of gets back there and wants to crack it.
Yeah, all right. I'm getting involved with Coot right here at 224. Prax double topped at 200, guys. Just pull like 20 points off of that. So a sloppy seconds bounce. We're just risking that double top area. It's not terrible if you can do the math and size appropriately there. Yeah, I think I'll give Coot to like 250. I'll give it to 250.
Yeah, it could be an idea to like slow scale it into 250. Something like that.
STI's
But at the same time, like, don't really want to see it get much more of a pump than this either, because then it's like, what's going on? Is this a reversal?
STI's been working well. I mean, that could be one to even lean in. Let me look at that chart a little closer, because that could be a nice fader. If that one's gonna fade all day, dude.
Friday.
I got a 15-20 line. Let me see what that
Warrior unwind. MM's already foreshadowed a fade there today.
What was even STI's news again? I forgot.
I think it was some kind of AI. Kind of seemed to.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was fluffy because it's a pump and dump forming chart now. I mean, it's actually like STI, man, really might give up. Like that could like halt down soon. Like I'm looking at like the longer time frame. This chart is super bearish.
ARTV bouncing right back up to the open.
Yeah, exactly.
Rainy at 120.
Something told me, man. Something told me not to touch that. Look at that, dude. I literally called that. I'm like, yeah, that's what we've been seeing, guys. It's like the old me would have been like, oh my God, I gotta chase this. Nope. Scam. Now I'm just trying to figure out what Coot's doing. Are they gonna like try to pump this up and get Warriors going again? Like, that'd be crazy, but hopefully just a little bag holder audition here, like 2-3 area. It might not even get any more gas from here. Let's see. All right. Am I logged in?
Yeah, maybe one to lean into, potentially.
Which one?
STI.
Yeah, I mean, I think between Coot and STI, one of them's going to work. And then I'll stop out on the other one and manage my risk. And then if I see something else pop up, but I'm trying to get my computer set up right now. So.
Traders, I like this upper wick here. 620 on KZR. It's a decent risk guide. It's fairly tight on their fluff news.
How about that metals and minerals theme? It looked like it was kind of continuing to fade.
TMQ had a spike up to previous close, rejecting off of that. Let's see, CRML is one of those. Getting a little spike this morning.
STI is looking real good right now.
I know, just like continuation there. It's crazy. This just such a spread. To size into is a little scurry.
Yeah, exactly. You just like scale it.
Coot.
Cooter, you little piglet, you're gonna dump now. You're gonna be a good little cooter. Continue to be.
Kinda, just a little spready, but yeah, it's shot down a little bit, back under
Been
220s.
shooting all around, dude. I think
Did give us an entry. Did give us an entry, guys.
You got in.
Yeah, Coot. Well, yeah, Coot.
Okay.
I got in at
You're
224 on
like
that pop.
yeah, kind of like a feeler, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Some
I was
size.
gonna size against like 250 if she
Yeah,
got.
and that's the thing. It's like it's so much power in scaling with edge, right? But it's like as soon as we get too aggressive, we just throw we throw the edge out the window, right? And that's what everyone's doing. You know, it's like it's hard. You don't want to accept that reality, but it's true. Like, you know, we
Mhm.
always talk about in Discord, everyone's focused on getting funded in one day, hitting the gas a little too hard, getting a little too ambitious. Like I always preach about it. Like it's like we have to just constantly be aware of that
Yeah.
and, you know that yeah, having that awareness and like curving ourselves is going to be the successful path. Okay, login password reset.
Yeah, setting up a new computer takes forever.
I know, just alone it was like, what the heck? It's taking me. I just changed my password now. I don't even know what it is. Jeez. It's like it's either has a caps or it doesn't. Or it has an asterisk or it doesn't. No,
Oh man, dude.
so I now they want me to verify my identity because they have my phone number from 7 years ago still.
Man, I know you're good on the pracs. This thing.
Childhood best friend.
Whew. Oh, that's your password.
Yeah.
Let the world know. Who is this? I need to figure this out. Who's your childhood best friend?
All right, I'm officially back with my Weeble set up. Let's go. Yeah, it feels so good, dude. Talk about humble, man. Like being a day trader and waking up 2 days like without your computer.
Yeah, dude, you were going wild on that phone. I mean, you had it
Yeah,
figured
I've
out.
trained for this, bro. I've trained for this moment.
That was
Seriously, though, like I told you, I mean, I make a lot of executions. Like I work a lot of trades. Like I was scalping on CMEG like hardcore on my phone. So like I
mhm.
kind of take that and like do what I can with that nature of trading with Trade the Pool, but I have to adapt a little bit. But I've learned to like really let my winners work and like lean into those winners and just milk them, dude. And that's like where I found all my success is just leaning into the best faders and like knowing when they're knowing the quality of it, stepping up when it's time. It's just like that's what everyone says. Like hitting the gas at the right time is what takes you to the next level.
Yeah, I get that's my issue. I get a little scared to do that, especially on some of the spreadier ones, but
Yeah, but it's okay. Like you're playing the slow conservative game, and like that's how you find success without so many bumps and blowups in the road. Like I always preach, like you can swing for home runs, but eventually you're gonna strike out. Like with that strategy too. So
mhm.
all right. So let me see. I don't know why one of my monitors is not. Yeah, I mean, as far as today, yeah, I'm just not overcomplicating. I don't see anything screaming at me right now. ARTV, like just total BS manipulation. The PRAX, just
I'm gonna
turning
try
choppy.
yeah, Prex
Um,
going small there, guys. I'm trying it against like 195-ish against the highs. I think like a fade there on a day like today could be really fruitful.
it could, but it's just like that immediate spike and test of highs. Like now it's kind of like at that 50% level of the candle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean there's a lot of meat, but yeah, it could go either way at this point.
Yeah, I don't have a lot. I mean, Rainey ended up like Rainey's trying to hold 120. but
STI a little bounce back, so it looks like 18 is a pretty interesting like level
mhm.
here. 17, 5, 18.
Yeah, STI need her to stay a little heavy down here. Don't really want her to go red to green, but I'll give it a little room over that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be, choppy.
ARTV tried the 620 and just rejected that. It tried the red to green move, tried the 620 ARTV, and just
That's
rejected off
crazy,
of that.
dude.
Yeah, it is.
Unreal. Yeah. It's feeling like one of those days, man.
It is. It feels like one of those days need to really. I mean, I'm already a little red. I don't want to just press and press and press, you know.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yep.
If the edge isn't there, just kick back.
Yeah. Like focus on the hangovers, and if they don't work out, then don't keep it going. I think that's what's easier though, is like it's easier to cut ties with a hangover play than like a king of the day. You're trying to time the top and you're getting wicked out,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
And that's a big thing to kind of just like realize, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, it's really easy to cut ties with them. It's like they work. They're gonna work or they're not.
Yeah, with the king of the days, there's just so much speculation and coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and you can really like get emotional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot easier to get emotional with those.
And like emotions are a nightmare as traders, so it's like we can't, obviously we're gonna feel something, but we know the less size we have, the less we feel. And the more we feel is like it's like when we need to like I was thinking about that earlier. It's like when we need to be right, like when we have to be right. We can like we don't ever have to get to that point. We can't. Like it's okay if we're wrong. Like a good loss is a win.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like that's how you have to look at trading.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta.
SPI, that's annoying. Like that's annoying price action there. Like what is that? Like if it keeps pumping up, I'm gonna be annoyed, man. I'm gonna really hit the brakes because it's just like what the hell. But Coot and STI could just be having a little dead cat, little rally, and then fade back down. So that's why you can't oversize and over risk. You got to give them wiggle room, like we always preach.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Any other hangovers that are shouting to you? My list was pretty small today.
No, I'm good. So far, Prax is looking heavy. I'm gonna lean into it a little bit just against the mid 190s.
Mhm.
Outside of that,
Oh, I can see you guys. What are you guys trading? Sorry, I'm like over here trying to fix my computer and stuff. I haven't been looking in chat.
Jeremy shouldn't be blocked. No, I haven't blocked anybody.
Yeah, market's super dead, super sleepy. Which, like I'm preaching, it's good for the hangovers. So just size small, just chill out, take a good setup. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Definitely don't try to force it. And don't try to get an eval funded today and hit the gas when there's not a good setup to take. Definitely don't do that.
I know.
Especially like this is a dangerous day. Like there's probably people that are close to getting funded, and it's like don't force it. Just wait. Monday will be here before we know it. Like just kind of keep that mindset. Or like I love the leverage in multiple accounts. Like today's a perfect day to be on a lesser account that you don't care as much about. Maybe you're almost funded on an eval. maybe start another eval on Tinker if you can't wait, or maybe you have it funded, but today's not that good, so tinker on the eval if you must. Or probably the smartest thing would be to just step away, right?
Yeah, I'm about to have to.
You said you're traveling some more today too.
Yeah, I gotta head out here in just a little bit. Yep. So
Uh,
yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up a little early. Can't do the Friday night live stream tonight, guys.
yeah, it's all good. It's been a busy
Uh,
week, man. I'm just gonna be
been
chilling
so
out.
busy. Yeah, Jeremy. I don't, as Degenerate James. I don't. I don't know. I don't see it either. We got a lot of moderators in here. Maybe one of them blocked you. Nah, I doubt it. It's just probably a little glitch. Right now, I'm just in Prax and Coot. Rainy. It looks like it's gonna try to hold 120. I really haven't been able to get much going today, so I need to not
Yeah,
lean into
nothing's
this
screaming
chop.
at me. Yeah, I feel myself maturing for sure because it's like I just know, like guts just telling me chill out. Like when something might scream, like after hours, we might have some kind of new pump, like Trump pumps diapers. Diaper companies start running 300%. All the bulls buy it up. I mean, who knows? But it's like something new will come, a new opportunity will come. So just chill out, check the scanners, just go about your thing.
Yeah, man. I know you're gonna be busy setting up your new computer too. Sweet. I'm excited for
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, man. Feels good. Definitely running like smoother. I can tell it's quicker. I didn't get anything too crazy, but it's got like the i9, so it should be a little quicker.
Okay.
Yeah. So that should help too. Like maybe not have much lag when we're streaming anymore. Hopefully.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to share your
Camera might look,
charts.
yeah, camera might look better too. Probably does.
Trump needs to invest in the diaper companies for real.
President Trump, man, I know, I just know it. Like 4:07 p.m. I'm like, look at the computer. It's like, Trump administration says they're banning X, and like some stupid theme's gonna pump, and there's gonna be a couple random junk stocks like up hundreds of percent. Like that's what we've been seeing.
Yeah.
Like the seed oil stuff's a prime example of that. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get too comfortable in Coot if it holds two, but I still like the trade. It's just the more it stays here at this new range, I become less of a fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it continue to fade. So I might, if it doesn't start to sell off soon, I might just scale out a little bit more, reduce my risk a little bit. STI, maybe same song and dance, just reduce risk on both of them. I like them, but I thought they were going to work a little bit better than they did. So maybe just reduce the risk a little bit for now and kind of monitor. Can always re-add, right? So you don't have to stay that same side.
You don't stay wrong. Yeah, man. I don't. Guys, I mean, we know where the volume is. It's just choppy. We're finding less edge. I really
the
got
past couple days. Yeah, there's been so much opportunity this week. It has been a hectic week, man. It's been a good week, hectic week. So I'm fine with the chill Friday. I mean, and you have to be. It doesn't matter if you're fine or not. You better be fine. Because what's going to happen if you're not fine? You sit there and trade and you fight the market.
Yeah, it's not good to fight the market. That can end up pretty bad. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna have to step away, man, because I'm not getting anything going really.
Yeah, and that's just pure trader maturity right there, dude. That's how we survive. Because like we've been on a tear, we've been doing great, if one day the market says to take off, then we better listen to it. Let's respect it, right? That's
I mean, I got Prax and Coot. That's it. I'm just going to leave those on with stops, and if they work, they work. If not,
yeah. STI just stopped me out on a good bit of mine. Like that's disgusting. But I still have half my position, given a little bit more risk there.
okay.
Just reduced it.
Rainy cracking under 120, guys. That's an important level for it.
Rainy. Okay.
Yeah, Rainy 150s did hold up.
How's the spread on Coot? Is it any better?
Coots, yeah, it narrowed out a penny spread.
Okay. Getting a little tighter here. 230 is interesting.
Yeah, I like it to stay.
So annoying.
It's on that previous close line right at 220. Coot, I really like it under there.
2-3 is like a pretty good risk level now. It just washed a little bit.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so I'm setting most of my stop because I sized it a little bit off 2-3 right before it just dumped. So my risk level, I'm gonna scale out a lot above 2-3 now, and I'll leave a little bit for like 2-4. But yeah, I'm not even gonna play with this thing if it gets above that, dude. I'm gonna tell you like today, like it's either gonna work or ride out. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
And STI, it's like this could be the perfect entry, but I don't like that wash to 15s and then come right back to 18. Like I'm not a big fan of that game either. So I don't know what they're trying to do there. Just wiki volume only has 200K in volume, but it's expensive stock. So
Yeah, I like, dude, with especially with the hangovers for this account, I've enjoyed just taking like the slower kind of STIs, even though I know that one's not working, but just the hangovers and kicking back with them throughout the day, almost like swinging a lot of these plays.
That's what I've done, dude. I've essentially short swung scalped Coot for like 2 or 3 days now. And again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah, and
Leaning
it's like
into these
even
plays, like I think that's a key thing to note, like too with the backside. Like we said, there's less emotions involved. It's just like we sprinkle on the setups and we ride or ride out. It's like we're not getting them like the odds that we're gonna get emotional and want to keep re-hitting it are so much less than if you're like dynamically trying to top the king of the day. Like
yeah, and then even Coot like right here, it's my issue on the winners is I need to lean into them more. Like when it is working out, like start loading up on it.
yeah, so that's like kind of why like how I lean into it there is I'm like, okay, it's topped at 2.3 like several times. So let me scale in it and bring my stop down. And then it kind of becomes like a ride or ride out because it's like we already had that pop, right? Like we were about to sell off under 2 and we popped to like 2-3. So now we're kind of trickling down. So it's like either like scale in there and let it confirm the downtrend or it's going to pop back up. Look at that. They just wicked it to the bid's at 216 and the ask is at 2.3. So
Yeah.
did they just sweep it just now? Look at that, dude. Ridiculous action. Was that the sweep above 2.3?
Yeah, I put an order out at 220 and it took me out at like 230. I actually got a good. No, I meant like to add to it. I'm like, let me do what I don't do and add to one of these.
Yeah, it's got a spread.
Yeah, the spread.
Yeah, that was just BS, bro. So when you see that kind of action, you know you have to size down because it's like they're gonna chop you out. Yeah, that's annoying.
ARTV, Perfect Fall Heavy. I've tried. Yeah, I like it, man. I like the 620, but I don't know, man. I've been getting chopped out of these plays. Man.
Which one?
ARTV, that 620 pop. It is looking a little heavy there, but I mean they had the decent news, right? And they've been bouncing this thing all around ARTV.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like it essentially does look heavy, but it's so much wiki action. Ugh. I don't know. Like trying to get involved in that, you would have got chopped out so many times. Like, could it finally be
There
the
it goes.
time now? It
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah,
It might be the final time, but
his magic crystal ball worked out.
for now, let's see. Is it going to confirm?
And then stepping into some of these days, like today, stepping in at like, yeah, waiting 45 minutes to an hour to get. I don't know. I might have
Yeah.
to go back to that to get because the
Depending
chop.
on what the day is, right? Yeah, depending on the day. That's the hard thing. It's like situational.
Yeah, that one. She hit the 620, started looking heavy. Good work there. Perfect fall.
It's at that key level, 5.3, 5.2.
Yeah, I saw.
What a sweep on Coot. That's so annoying, dude. This scammy action. I don't know at this
Let's
point.
show that chart. Perfect fall because yeah, she looked good right there. It attempted that little ascending triangle break against the Magic 20 held, then it got a little wiki at the VWAP. That's when you called it out, looking heavy, and then boom. Yeah, good work.
STOT, Coot.
Even like going heavy in those moments right there, where it's like, okay, it's heavy against VWAP, tight risk, and it looks like it's about to snap drop, and just going
Yeah,
real
like
heavy in those
kind of like
moments.
just waiting on that moment where like the candle kind of tells you what it wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like kind of ride or ride out.
Yeah. Yeah, good call, ARTV, and then Rainey still in there, still in the ball game. We'll see what she does. Outside of that, guys, I haven't been able to get it really going. I'm gonna step off, and
Yeah,
I gotta get ready to head out too.
yeah, I gotta set everything up and stuff. I'm just taking it slow. Everything's kind of not working right now, so
Yeah, I don't
weird
even.
action.
I haven't got a green trade going.
Yeah, weird action today. That's all right.
So the last thing I want to do is go to max loss on the day. When I can't get anything going.
Definitely don't want that.
All right, guys. Email if you have any questions. Otherwise, long weekend. I want Monday to get here.
Good job. Good job this week, and great awareness to just step away when it's not working. That trader maturity, like we know, we're fine. It's just one day. It's not always going to be a good day. So
Yeah, we're good. All right, guys. Have a good weekend. We will see you Monday morning.
see you guys.